Well guys, today Butterscotch blew her cage up, absolutely destroyed it. Look at the poop right here. That is absolutely ridiculous. And she's got shit everywhere and she's coming. She's like immediately like popped around the corner. I'll tell you what, I'm definitely not gonna do that. So I'm gonna get the boys to clean this up.
No.
Ready. It's pretty bad, guys.
Is it bad?
Is it really bad? I haven't even seen it.
Oh! And she's not that happy either.
Thing is...
Oh, sorry. I didn't know what that was.
Whoa! You gotta know.
That scared me. I didn't even see it and it still scared me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the guy. Here she comes. She's big. Grab some of that.
Mike, you got something?
I got a hand. There we go.
She's out.
I got that part. You got that part.
Going in the tub.
Everybody, get the butt in the tub.
There we go. She's out.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was like...
Perfect.
Here in the New Caledonia room, and Jessica, you've been doing an amazing job. I noticed, look at all the eggs starting to pile up here. What do we have as far as egg-wise go?
We've got a little bit of everything. Gargoyles, crested geckos, chahua, lychee. We even have some of those M. robusta. Like, I'm hoping they hatch soon. Sorry,
Oh,
B.
those are-
robusta. Yeah, those little
The little
geckos.
tiny geckos. Oh my god, that's so cool. And are these lychees?
Yep, those are the lychee
Oh my
eggs. They
gosh.
should be hatching pretty soon.
So it's kind of egg season here. How long does the eggs go for? Quite a while now?
With the new cows, they can go for like 10 months. It's really crazy.
Oh my gosh, and have we had any babies hatching soon?
Yeah, we've got a few babies that hatched recently, actually.
Let's go take a look. All right, so what babies do we have?
We've got a couple crested geckos.
Oh my gosh, little
so
baby
these guys will
crested.
probably either be red tricolors or red harlequins. We'll just have to see as they age.
They're so cute. I mean, it's amazing how small. Oh my gosh, they're so fast. Calm down, buddy. Look at how beautiful they are, though. They're absolutely amazing. And I know we had a gargoyle hatch, too, huh?
Yeah, we
So
did.
this was the one the other day. If you remember when I was in the New Caledonia room, I saw an egg actually hatching, and it was halfway out. This is the baby that actually hatched. Oh, gosh, look at you. Look at this little dude. A little gargoyle, a little gray little monkey, too. It's so cool.
This one came out of, like, have you seen Hellraiser?
Yeah.
So he's like all red and striped, and then Black Swan. So hopefully this one ends up with like a red color all over. That'll be cool, right?
That is so cool. It's cool to see that the geckos are starting to get going, and lots more eggs coming then.
Yeah, lots of eggs in there. Every time I go digging through a cage, I find some eggs.
Take a look at this right here. We actually, you know, of course, have the milk frogs, right? Jessica actually left a couple milk frog tadpoles in the enclosure, and it was interesting because they metamorphosed on a very different level. Very, very slow compared to the ones that we pulled aside. Sure enough, see this little one right here? There's actually the baby that came out of the cage that was actually in it. But take a look at these milk frogs right here. Look at how big they're getting. All of these milk frogs are absolutely amazing. Now, 42 of them here. So we definitely are going to start selling them. If you want milk frogs, we're going to put them on the BHB Reptile site today. So if you want a milk frog, they are so cool. I mean, absolutely beautiful. BHBReptiles.com. You can actually buy them today. That's going to be pretty awesome. Speaking of the milk frogs, Jessica did another wonderful job of redoing this enclosure and making it look so incredible. I mean, they're so cool. Again, we have the water down here. That's where the tadpoles were that we just pulled out that actually metamorphosed, and then she just kind of redid it with moss and everything. I mean, it just looks absolutely incredible.
What are you seeing up there?
I see a lot of poop. I see a big log.
Isn't the log the same as the poop?
Different kind of log.
Okay.
This log.
God.
Look at that.
Look at the size of that log. You know those hot chocolate balls?
Oh yeah, you put them in water and then they...
I've never tried one of them.
They don't work that well.
Okay.
But they
Well,
look
I've
like
never tried
this.
Here's the first bucket.
Can I see the thing for 1 second? Just give me a little bit of juice on there. Alright.
And you wet.
You know, I'm just gonna get this out of your
Cleaning
shoe.
your shoe.
Oh, I got some in there.
Yeah, you stepped in some poop. Alright, more dirt coming up.
Talk about it.
Better than it was.
Better than it
And I
was.
learned that snake poop isn't as bad as dog poop in the poop. Learn something new every day. Getting better.
As Noah is kind of taking a bigger part of, you know, kind of getting into all the aspects of our business, it's going to be a bigger part of it moving forward. I've got to kind of teach him all the things, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things is obviously ball python breeding and actually breeding. So
Yeah, it's complicated.
It is. It's not as complicated as you think, actually.
okay.
So I'm going to break it down really simple. First thing is like food is so important. You know, when you put food into females, that's when you're going to have follicle growth. So basically what you do is during the summer months, you don't feed the animals as much. approach, you know, like once a week, small I call it maintenance feeding. So they're getting enough feeding. But then when you get to the end of the summer, early fall, you just start really hammering the females. I mean, 2-3 rats per week, you know.
How do you tell? Okay, this week I do 4 instead of
So
2
as
or 3.
as they're eating, like if they'll eat, just keep feeding them until they stop eating. A female that's easily taking a rat a week, throw a second rat in. If she takes a second rat, throw a third rat in. If she takes a third rat, throw a fourth rat in, until she just looks, and she'll eventually stop. You know, I mean, she's not going to overfeed and stuff like that.
Okay.
But that puts follicles on her, and then basically what ends up happening. So we keep track of all the feeding, and then you want the breeding as well, right? So take for instance this pastel ghost here. You can see she's really getting fat. She's starting to like swell a little bit here.
Sure.
And then what we want to do is actually check for follicles, right? Because follicles are important. 10 to 12 millimeters is when they start. About 35 millimeters is when they ovulate. So we're going to have to teach you how to ultrasound as well, so that you have an idea of what's going on there. So you want to jump into it?
Sure.
Okay, so obviously ultrasound machine, I know you know that. This is the gel that you've got to use. This is the probe. So just, you know, gel it up really nice. You always want to make sure that this marking here, which is 7.5 megahertz, is down. So grab me that female, it's the pastel ghost. And I'm going to show you on this one, and then I'm going to let you actually try on the second one by yourself. So now it takes some time to get used to. So what I always do is I just want to get the female down on the thing like this. She can crawl around or whatever. You want to take that again down, and about halfway down, you want to press. And you want to press kind of hard, right? So, you know, right here, so look on that right there. See that big black dot right there? That's actually not a follicle, that's his gallbladder. And so you follow that, so you got to be on this side, you know, towards the vent for the actual thing. That's a follicle right there. And then there should be some more follicles that come up, you know, throughout that oviduct. You can kind of see that line right there, the black line. That's the oviduct there. So what we'll do is we'll just stop on this thing right here. We hit the pedal, foot pedal. It's not a really great defined follicle, to be honest with you, but then you hit distance and you hit enter, and then you go across to the edge there, and this is at 12 millimeter follicle. So 12 millimeters, 13 millimeters, right in that range, kind of the starting point, right? So at 13 millimeters, that's when you really want to start breeding. We can see that this one's already been bred 3 times over the last couple months, so she's on a good path, but you know, she's still relatively early on as far as the actual production goes.
And you want to keep going till 30s.
So at 20 millimeters, they typically go off of food. 20, 22 millimeters, they go off of food, continue to breed them, and then at about 33 millimeters, you want one last breeding. And once you get that last breeding at 33 millimeters, then you just forget it. You shelf the animal. She's going to lay eggs in about 50 days.
So from 13 to 20, you just feed as much as possible?
Feed as much as you possibly can. So let's go ahead and grab this female here.
Yep.
And I'm going to let you plop her on the table. And then
I can see right
yeah,
here.
you can see right there there's something going on for sure. So just go ahead and take that probe. Oh, look at this. Okay, watch this. Now step on the thing.
Right here?
Yep. This is a follicle right here.
That's a follicle.
That's a follicle right there. So she's at, let's see.
Are you follicling me right now?
I am not. She's at 46 millimeters.
How is that even possible?
So she's ready to, she's done. No
She's
more
done.
breeding. Yeah, she's ready to go. Basically what I do at that point is I mark her done, and she doesn't get food. She obviously is going to go. She's about to ovulate any day now. So
why, for like understanding, why don't you breed her anymore?
because she's already done.
She's already
Yeah,
done.
they're done. So basically what happens, once they ovulate, the actual shell goes onto the egg, and there's no more sperm can get into the egg to fertilize, right?
Okay.
So once she's at this millimeter, there's no sense in breeding her anymore, and they can retain sperm as well, right? So they'll like, once they breed, they'll retain. So sometimes a female can get bred one time, and that's it for the whole year.
Yeah.
We usually want to get about 4 to 5 breedings per year in.
Okay.
But this girl is completely done. We'll move on. So your first ultrasound went pretty well.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a world record, I think.
Oh, sorry. That's right. That would have, like, that right there is how fast you can easily get messed up by a snake.
You guys are acting like we got all day.
It's stuck, Noah. That's why it's called stuck
Noah?
shed. Noah?
Noah.
Noah?
Noah.
Noah?
Well, let's talk, Noah.
You ready, Tingle?
I don't know if it's gonna really work like that.
Well, she's going back.
She's not going back. She's looking at me. Have you done this before?
Yeah, dude, she does not cooperate.
Mike, help me. Mike, help me. Just put her head in there. Mike, just lift her head.
Every time we do it together, something goes wrong, you know?
Ready? So what we're doing right now is we're making sure that she doesn't have any stuck shed. And by my hands being right here and Mike's hands being right there, we're actually getting like double the protection. So if she has stuck shed, can do things like scale rot. What? Why'd you look at me like that?
No, I was waiting.
It can do things like scale rot, and it actually just doesn't feel good to them. Like, a lot of people think that like you can't help them get the shed off of them. Not true at all. They actually like it.
Only when they're ready, though. That's the key thing. You can't rip the shed off when they're not ready.
Triple banger.
1, 2, 3.
It's all wet, dude.
Yeah. Oh, GoPro.
Who's getting the GoPro?
So I'm gonna let you check this girl.
So I would imagine that
Right
it's going to be
about
about
here,
right
yeah.
here.
Then go down, push a little harder. It's got to always be engaged. And you move around a little bit. So go back up here. You're probably looking at like right here. Yep, there you go. Hang on a second.
That's one.
It is one. I can't really see what it is right now though. So let me jump in real quick. That's one right there. That's about 10 millimeters.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty small.
This girl has a little ways to go, but you can see she doesn't have that beef to her, you know. She
Yeah,
probably
no.
doesn't. And even if you look at the thing, she fed February and there, she only fed once in March.
Yeah.
So you know that's what the problem is. Is if she gets back on food, she'll probably start to crush again, you know.
Right.
Probably right here.
There's one.
Yep, back it up a little bit. You're looking for,
small.
there you go, right there.
Oh.
Now step on it when you got that. Bam.
Okay.
All right, now you can go ahead and put that up. I'll take the snake, and you can actually do again.
Yep,
You're going to go distance, and then
enter.
enter. Yep, right
Look
there.
about 18.
18, perfect. See how that one breeding can pop them that much?
Right.
I love this girl. This is actually a
Ooh.
Cine Lesser,
Yeah.
and she's bred to a Super Lorry pin.
Simple but clean.
It's really beautiful. Oh, and look at that. Wow. Yeah, you're looking at, go ahead, hit that. You can measure that up, but yeah.
That's
she's-
gonna be a 40.
Yeah, she's gonna be
High
pretty much
30.
done. 40.
Wow. 45. That's the biggest one of the day. And she only bred twice, so they don't even have to breed that many times. to
Sometimes
get
one
that.
breeding is fine.
Wow.
Sometimes it's just one breeding.
Okay.
Go ahead, give it a shot. Move that thing up and down a little bit, like there you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
you go. Yep.
That one's, we'll get a 16.
16, not bad.
What about this? So, this one's 39, you said.
Yep.
This one's 39, this one's done, but that one's not.
Yeah, because see, this one bred the 13th of this month, so just a little bit ago.
Oh.
That one bred a month ago, so I'd love to get
Okay.
one more breeding
Got
if
it.
I can. It could probably be done now, honestly. Could probably be fine. But
Right,
if I
but-
get one more breeding in, then I can shelf it, and I know it's going to have good things. Look at
Whoa!
that. It's another big one.
Big old bugger. Yeah, that's a banger. Oh yeah.
45.
45.
Now you just repeat it all the way down.
That's easy.
Oh my god, Noah, look at her. Look.
I don't think she's happy.
No. Rock, paper, scissors for who's going. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Yes!
I need that.
No, you don't get a snake
No,
hook.
no, that's not even
You don't
fair.
get a snake
No,
hook.
you
That's
have to
not
get a
even
snake
fair.
hook.
I'm
Alright,
taking
fine.
that. Look
I
at
only
her.
didn't die because I had a snake hook.
Yeah.
Did you see it? I blocked it like a sword battle.
Please don't freaking fight me.
Don't come over by my way. Just use the left gauge.
Take it, take it, take it.
Got it.
She's coming, dude.
I know, I see it. I'm good. Is this good?
This right here, I have the shot. Like this long. This is so ridiculous.
It worked great.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.